Hello, everyone. I'm going to be doing a channeling on Nicole Brown Simpson. Now, I went ahead and wrote down just a few things about her because I didn't really know too much about her. I was kind of young when I was born in '86, so, and I think she died '94, as I want to say. Um, but yeah. So she was born May 19th in Frankfurt, Germany. She was an American German model. She died, she was murdered by O.J. Simpson. I mean, technically, it's not supposed to be him. He got off on it, but we all know he did it. So, yeah, she died on June 12th of 1994 in Brentwood, Los Angeles. She had two children. Their names were Sydney and Justin Simpson. She married O.J. Simpson in '85. They got divorced in '92. Now, the cause of her death was stabbing and a slashing, and then she also had a friend with her named Ron Goldman, and he was also killed in the same manner as her. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to channel her and see if she has anything that she would like to say about it, like what happened. I went ahead and shuffled and cut the cards, but I'm going to do it again real quick. So while we're shuffling it, I just want to let you know in my about section, if you check it out, I do readings, private readings. Your first one's 50% off, so it's like $5, and then like I only charge $10 to $15 for readings, and they're 10 to 15 or 10 to 20 minutes, I want to say. So you can check that out in the about section, and that will be over there. So let's go ahead and cut the cards, and then we'll see what she has to say about it. So we're going to do the first row of the weeks, days, and months leading up to her murder, and then the second row is going to be the actual day it happened, and the last row is going to be what happened immediately after, how she was feeling, how maybe her friend was feeling, if he decides that he wants to show up and share his energy. And I guess possibly OJ could put his energy into it if he wants. So we'll see. So let's go ahead and find out what was going on the days and the months and the weeks leading up to the murder. Okay. So we had the star fallout. And I think the star fallout because usually that's like a new beginning. And I think I'm getting her energy off of that card. Or I'm not the star, the world. The world is usually a new cycle. It's a new beginning. And that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to go about her life and do what she needed to do. And he would not let that happen. He continuously stalked her. He sent people to watch her. He would show up where she was and continually argue with her. There was a history of domestic abuse. So we're going to see what comes next. So yeah, you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So that's an earth energy. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse is going to basically be, some, like them trying to work together. Like, this was like he thought she was still she was talking to other men. Like he thought she was dating Ron Goldman, I want to say. And I don't know if she was or wasn't. I didn't look that far into it. But you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So they weren't working together, basically, to try to make one common goal and make it happen. So that's why the Three of Pentacles would be in reverse. So let's see why the Three of Pentacles is in reverse for the days, the months, and the weeks leading up to it. All right, we had the Eight of Wands in reverse come out. Now, this is going to usually be like a fast communication that should come in, but it seems like it didn't, or maybe it came in slow. It didn't come in fast enough, and so that might have been what ended up happening and leading to the murder. Maybe she was trying to explain something, or Ron Goldman was trying to explain something to OJ, and he just didn't feel like hearing it. So he shut down the communication. I'm not really sure, but that's kind of how I feel. So let's find out the day that that Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown were murdered. Let's see what card falls out for that. And that is going to be the Two of Cups. So that day they were together, they were in the Two of Cups energy. Now, the Two of Cups doesn't have to be lovers. It can be friends. They could have been very good friends. And from what I've read, they were supposed to be very good friends. So, but it could be lovers, you know. So, we'll see. The Two of Cups is here for the day that Ron and... Okay, so we have the Strength in reverse show up. Hold on, let me pull it out of the deck. Here we go. The Strength is in reverse. And so that means that maybe OJ was feeling like he had no control over the situation anymore. Or it was her feeling like no matter what I do, he's always going to like cause problems for me and my friends and it'll never be okay. So I think that could be either one of their energies. They could both feel like they were just like at their wits' end with each other. So that's kind of what I get with that. The card right under that would be the Hierophant. I feel like this is OJ coming in and deciding to basically stab and slay these two individuals. I think he was, and even though the Hierophant's all-knowing, I think he knew the best. I think he thought, I think he thinks he, like, knows better than everybody else, and he knows it all. So I think this was his energy. Like, that's what he thinks of himself. But, of course, like, he's full of crap. Like, he's been in so much trouble since then. It's unbelievable. So let's see what happened. I said, and that's when I think that he decided to kill her and run. I think it's when he went there with the Strength reversed and the Hierophant. I think that's when it happened. So we'll see what happened right after they passed and how they felt. Okay, so right after they passed, they had the Page of Swords, which means someone came in and they gave them some information. It was very, I think they felt that it was, it happened immaturely, like, because the Page is usually someone who's young, someone who doesn't really know too much. They're not a knight yet. They're not a king. They're still working on it. So I think someone came in and said, hey, you know, this is what happened, and we'll do our best to, you know, try to help you out. You know, this could have been any spirit on their side of their families trying to help them out, possibly. And yeah, you have the Justice in reverse fell out right underneath that. So it's the Justice in reverse, and that came out underneath the Page of Swords. So, the Justice in reverse is basically saying, because they feel like OJ felt like he was going to get away with it, and I think the Justice in reverse is showing that he would not, and that from their energy is that they would make sure he would not. And so the next card that is going to come out for that, let's see what's going to come out for Justice in reverse. All right, you have the Lovers in reverse. So, I think that's her energy. I think, and his. I think he felt like, oh, well, I think at first he wanted to kill her, like nobody else can have her but me. But then after he did it, I think he was like immediately regretting it because he knew he'd never see her again. And, but then at the same time with the sick ass, I'm sure he enjoyed it. Once again, I'm sorry, I probably should have said this in the beginning of the video. I do cuss from time to time. I apologize. I'll try to not. So, sorry about that. But, so let's go ahead and clarify what cards we already have. So the World is here for the days, weeks, and months leading up. So let's see why. Oh, the card fell. Let me get it. Okay. You have the Three of Wands next to the World. So basically somebody was waiting for something to happen. I feel like the World was her, and I think the World card was her energy, and I think the Three of Wands is her energy. I think she was wanting to hurry up and get past what they went through, and so that she could go ahead and move on and enjoy her life that she deserved. So after all the crap she put up with him. So let's see what the Three of Pentacles in reverse is for. So you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I think, again, I think that's his energy. I think that's him not wanting to work together. I think that's him going, I'm famous, I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that. Like, how dare you, like, not want to be with me? And, I just get a very arrogant energy off that card. So for me, that's him. So I just think that he's just, that's when he really started getting upset because she wasn't giving him the attention anymore that he wanted for the things that everybody else still did. So let's see why the Eight of Wands is in reverse. The Eight of Wands is in reverse because the King of Swords is here. So someone was going to bring in some information and wanted to bring it in, but the King of Swords cut it off. They absolutely said, no, like, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to let it happen. It'll happen when due time is due. I'm not sure what the information would have been. I don't know if they were going through some kind of legal thing or not. But, yeah, there's some type of information that was coming in that the King of Swords didn't want to happen. And then the Knight of Wands is following that. It's going to be next to the Two of Cups. So you have the Two of Cups, which is like I said, again, it's a loving energy. It's coming together. It's sharing your emotions, but you have a Knight in reverse. So somebody was holding back on that. They were coming in slower. If they were going to give the offer, they were waiting for it to be maybe more accepted. And this might have been Ron's energy, I kind of feel like, coming in. I think he wanted to come in and tell Nicole that how much he really cared about her, but he knew what a problem it could be and what could happen. And unfortunately, it did. So let's see why Strength is in reverse. Because Strength is in reverse because the brand new beginning happened. You see the baby here, which represents the new beginning. Excuse me. You see the sun. There it represents life. That's Leo, I want to say. So you see where when the Strength's reversed, I think this is around the time, like I said, that he decided to kill him. I think they decided that he was going to go ahead and start this new life, and but she wasn't going to. And the Hierophant was next to that, and that's why I said I think he felt that he knew right from wrong and she did not. And following that is going to be the Knight of Cups. So that means the Knight of Cups is like him trying to pretend like, oh, I want to come over and talk to you and make things right. But that's not what he planned on at all. He planned the whole time to kill her, so he was trying to fool her with that like good guy persona. So let's see why the Page of Swords is here. The Page of Swords is here because the Hangman is in reverse. The Hangman is in reverse because the Page of Swords is giving information to him, and he is deciding he wants nothing to do with that. Now that could be him or her from passing and them saying like, no, like that couldn't have happened. I'm not dead. Like that. Like I always thought it could have happened, but like there's no way. Like he would have never gone that far. Like I feel like she was shocked that he went that far. I think she expected him to, beat up on her and give her a hard time, but I don't think she expected for him to actually kill her or anybody else that was with her at the time. So, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is going to be next in reverse. It's going to be next to the Justice in reverse, which means she's refusing him to have a new beginning and a new life and a happy life, which he hasn't had. He's been in trouble constantly, and that's great. I hope he keeps himself in jail. So we're going to see why the Lovers are reversed here real quick. The Lovers are reversed because of the Ace of Cups being reversed. And that is because I think that she felt that even though they fought and they didn't get along and they were lovers at one time, that he threw away the emotion and took advantage of an opportunity that he didn't need to take advantage of. That he was just, being himself, basically. Being spoiled, nobody ever held him accountable for what he did. And so that was basically what I think that was about. So let's see what her purpose of life oracles is going to say. Because I don't I don't know, Ron might put one in, but I feel more like she's going to give hers to you. So, let's see what she has to say. Sorry if I'm shaking the table. This is like the first time I've had this set up this way. So, okay. Okay. So this is going to be the card that she is going to show you, which says trust. And I'm going to have to read it to you. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So I think the reason she picked that card is because I think she felt at some point that she was trying to support her husband and trying to back him up the best she could, but he took advantage of that and her. You know, like he cheated on her and he beat her up and he abused her and emotionally and physically, and that was proven. So it's just sad that that's, you know, the life that she had to have with him. But you know, hopefully, you know, she's already into it. She feels like her energy is very happy feeling. She doesn't feel like she's stuck anywhere. She just feels kind of, it's like a free energy, and so is her friends. They're both seem to be in the very same type of energy. I don't know, they might not even be on the other side. They might be back here already. But I want to thank you for joining me for the reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Southern Soul Tarot. And I will have another, my next readings will be the astrology readings for all the signs. And then I'll do a general reading too for the loves, like all the individual, like the water, you know, and the earth and the air and all that kind of stuff. I'll do the general love readings for those as well. So again, I just want to thank you for you know, clicking on the video and watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please comment in the comment section. If I left anything out, just let me know in the comment section, or if you want to just talk about it, you can just talk about it. And if you think anybody would enjoy this video, please share it with them. So again, I just want to thank you for watching the channeling of Nicole Brown Simpson on Southern Soul Tarot, and y'all have a great night. Thank you.